Well, this is Talkin Live, and we hope you're going to enjoy the show, girl.
Now, let's get ready. You are Talkin Live with Lamar Bearden.
Okay, guys, we're glad you tuned in. I hope you at TikTok is joining in. We'd like to have more people tuning in. Of course, we all want everybody to tune in to Talkin Live on our YouTube channel. We'd like for you to subscribe for our channel. Also, over Roku, Amazon, you can watch, movies. Let's see, tomorrow's Western Day. What's the day? Yeah, generic classics. So we'd like for you to be sure and tune in and stay with us. And, of course, on Saturday and Sunday, cartoon days. Maybe Donald Trump watches that. I don't know. I'm sure Joe does, Mr. Biden himself. Today I was talking to Jeff about the Alcatraz deal. Alcatraz. Yeah, everybody knows what Alcatraz is, where it's at. It's on its own little island out there from California, state of California. One of the roughest prisons ever been. Al Capone was there. Wasn't Al Capone there? I think so.
Yes, he was. He caught a disease there.
Syphilis.
Yeah.
Yeah. He got out, had a house in Miami down there, and he finally died down there. He had a beautiful place down in Miami. But
he used to be here at one point. He was at the Reed House.
Yeah, he's also down in Atlanta Federal. I think so. He was down there too. He was a prisoner. I can't think of his name. They moved him around all over the place. I think it was Lucky Luciano. But we're not talking about that. I was thinking, me and Jeff was talking about what we were talking about today, and the idea Alcatraz being reopened was a idea that President Trump's got, and I think you're going to have to do some remodeling after all that salt water has been there and nobody's been there to take care of it.
It's falling apart really bad.
Yeah.
And before they even get the plans made, he would be out of office, so it's kind of irrelevant. And he didn't seem to know much about it. All he knew was the movies and Sean Connery.
Yeah. Nobody's ever escaped. I thought there was one person that escaped Alcatraz. I can't remember.
They say there was one person, didn't find the body, just his shark-bitten clothes.
No, I'd say he was the menu for the sharks. Anyway, bad place to be, but if you don't, what they say, can't do the time, don't do the crime. That's what they say. That's what I was always told.
Be a good place for you to build a little mansion.
Yeah, somebody want to tear it down, build a mansion, didn't want no neighbors.
Yeah, like your family, you can get away from.
Yeah, that would be a good one. But Pumpkin might decide to go swimming and get eaten by a shark. I don't know. I'm sure there's a lot of dangerous, maybe snakes and stuff on that island. I don't know. But it has a history of its own, and I think that prisoners should be treated fair. I don't believe they should be treated like animals. I know some of them act like animals. I've seen animals didn't act as bad as people in prison. I met people here that's running loose right now that's called animals and stuff like that, and had no heart. It's a cruel world out there, and there's also a place for some of these politicians that's called Milledgeville. It's a nut house down in Georgia. So I'm sure there's room for a lot of these politicians down there if they could build more room. Because, I mean, that'd break the country if we built that. But I like to say that America is not America no more because of politics, hate, and all these things. And, you know, if there's no crime, then we'd be better off. But that's impossible to get rid of all crime. Impossible to get rid of all the drugs. Impossible. I was always told, you know, Puerto Rico used to spray their marijuana with it was bug spray and ship it over here. And see, you people that buy drugs, you don't know what's in it, especially on the street. And those doctors that give you them drugs, you don't know how it's going to make you feel. I mean, I hate taking medicine. That's the worst thing I can think about doing, especially when I know China's making it for me. That really kind of knocks your hat in the creek, as he all said. But it's getting to the point that we can't even eat nothing. We can't. I just seen this tomatoes, you know, having not to eat tomatoes in so many states. I mean, yeah, I mean, they're talking about tomatoes are causing you to E. coli or something like that on it. Did you see that?
No.
Well, it's getting to the point, you know, there's so many things that's going on in this world. It's,
Connect through.
and I've got my pad here, and I'm going to start working from this pad here. Kind of, somebody told me I need to try to do William Buckley. I know that I can't be as good, maybe. I'm not as educated as he was, but he brought points across, and he did interviews with people. And you know, it's easier for me to interview you than it is for me to sit here and talk about all the stuff that's going on. Most of you know what's going on. Now, and I'd like to apologize to President Donald Trump about, I thought that he might have made that sign up with the Pope, and I apologize because I found out AI did it. Somebody with AI went and done that. So I apologize to you, Mr. President, and I was wrong in assuming that you did it. But I mean, you do some crazy things, so I thought it was something you would do, because you say and do some crazy things. But I do go along with a lot of stuff you're doing, but there are some things that cannot be done without hurting other people. So those things I don't go along with if it hurts the American people. Now, giving everybody $1,000 to go back to Mexico or wherever the crap they come from, that's a lot of money when they get there, but it don't last as, I mean, you can't buy much with $1,000 anywhere you go nowadays.
Well, the real incentive is the ability, the government will keep working with them and strive towards eventual future citizenship, and that's the real incentive there.
Yeah, I go along with that. Now, I'll go along with that. I think we got a lot of good, hard-working people come to this country and has made a business and done a lot of things for our country. I mean, and you know, these women don't get credit for what they do. You know that? Women do a lot for this country. Women, I mean, good women out there, educated. They're smart too. I mean, they can do. I've seen a lot of women a lot smarter than men. I'll tell you that. Hadn't you? You seen a lot of women smarter than men? Huh?
Me?
Yeah, you, Jeff.
Yeah.
I wasn't asking fucking that.
I know my sisters are smarter than me.
Yeah,
They got the brains.
my ex-wife, she was, when we first got married, she was smarter than me. My dad-in-law said I was like a mad dog with a fit on. So that's what he always said. I had a great dad-in-law, though. He was a great man, a great mother-in-law, too. Disagreed with my mother-in-law a lot, but my dad-in-law was good to me as my own dad. And actually, my mother-in-law was good to me. We argued, but, I got along with her. And that's the country is so divided, and we have so many problems here today that are with other groups, different groups want to protest about everything. Why can't you just let it see or let it ride and see how it's going to turn out? I mean, if I say I'm going to do something today in my business, if I talk to my employees and say something back, well, they automatically think I'm going to do it. We have ideas like Alcatraz. We have ideas. Our president has ideas. We have our own ideas. But let things that are working now, let it ride. Because most of the time, when you protest, you're not going to get your way. And if you start destroying stuff, I don't think Donald Trump's going to put up with that again. And I wouldn't either. So when you're working to do something, do it right and wait and see if it will benefit.
Stand out with our exclusive backpack, proudly showcasing the one-of-a-kind Lamar Fashions logo, blending style and distinction into every design. Available in white or black, our backpack is lightweight and comfortable for your optimal comfort and shoulder fit. The main pocket inside can store daily necessities and contains a protective sleeve to hold your laptop, along with interior pockets for storing valuables. With its classic shape, this backpack is perfect for business travel, laptop soft case, or luggage bag for short trips, and will make a great gift for any age group. The two exterior side pockets can hold your water bottles or your mobile phone. Order yours today in black or white at surplusproductsforyou.com. That's surplusproductsforyou.com.
One of the many benefits of working with us is that we will work with you on contract and sell assets for you at a percentage depending on the product. Asset brokerage will sell it on site and send someone to inspect it, move it, whatever you need for when your assets are approved for purchase. All items will be picked up after the money has been wired to the customer. Also, we are now purchasing solar equipment or recycling the products obtained from them. These are just some of the many ways we can help. Contact us online, by email, or by phone for your free quote today with no obligation. Go ahead, call today.
In a world where every dollar counts, why pay full price when you can get more for less at Surplus Products for You? We connect buyers with a wide range of consumer goods and commercial surplus inventory. Whether you're looking for discounted electronics, office supplies, home goods, hosiery, or industrial equipment, our platform offers a diverse selection at competitive prices. Our user-friendly website makes it easy to find what you need, secure your payments, and get shipping straight to your door. We ensure a seamless shopping experience. New products are added daily, so there's always something new to discover. You can shop with confidence knowing you're getting value for your money. Join us at surplusproductsforyou.com and explore a world of surplus treasures today.
all right, we're back, and I was saying, that as we sit back and see things going on, and we judge it before it happens. Now, I just look at the news thing here, and I think one of the Cardinals really got mad about this thing with the Pope thing, and I just.
How's that?
Well, it's I could read the story right here. I was scrolling. It's the New York Catholic bishops blast Donald Trump for sharing AI image of himself as Pope. Do not mock us, he says. And I would, if he done that, it would be a mockery to me. I can sit here right now and do a AI, can we? I mean, if you'll look at my YouTube channel, you'll see where I question Abraham Lincoln AI. I asked him these questions, and he said, "Yeah, Lamar, blah 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 blah," about slavery, about his wife, and it was all said. What he said was like history. Now, I'd like to, if Donald Trump don't do a show with me, I might just, you think we could get away with it? Putting Donald Trump, me interview AI Donald Trump. Would that be going too far, Jeff?
No, probably not.
How about Swalwell? How about
We have to
Biden?
make sure we have some farting noises for the sound effects.
So we got what?
Farting sounds for the sound effects.
Yeah, well, we can say this is Donald Trump AI, not Donald Trump president. Well, this is Donald Trump president AI, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we did that. We don't say he's a public person. We could do that, I assume. Now, you can get sued for anything whether you're guilty or not. But I don't think Donald Trump would sue me. I'm like him. I just fight him like anybody else. Of course, I might lose because of the money situation. But a lawyer who took a case like that would probably be pretty well famous. Just like this person, that I know it's bad-mouthing me in Hollywood, and stuff like that. But I don't believe in that kind of stuff. I believe people don't like you. You don't try to make them like you. I'm a generous person, but I'm good to everybody. I don't care what race you are. I don't really care where you come from or where you been. It's now. It's what we talk about now. And if I was interviewing, say, Steven Seagal, I wouldn't ask him about Putin, him being friends with Putin. I'd talk about what you got going on, Steven. I wouldn't try to embarrass anybody. Or like the news media do, they want to drag at something you've done in the past. And, they drag it on about so-and-so you done years ago, like they had never made a mistake. Hey, I hear so many things about what people done in the past. My ex-wife can tell you everything I've done in the past. And I remember it. I try to forget it, but she keeps reminding me. God forgive me. She won't. I can't much blame her, but you gotta forgive people for what they do, but you don't gotta go back and ask for more if they mistreat you. So, and what I'm saying is, if I say I'm gonna do something, and you look at my past and you say to me, well, you done this, was ago, like, for instance, Donald Trump was working with Russia and all that stuff, and had all these charges against him. I watched 60 Minutes the other day,
Oh,
Sunday.
why would you do that?
Huh?
Why would you do that?
I watched 60 Minutes to see what they're saying. And according to them, everything Donald Trump was accused of was guilty. They wasn't guilty of nothing. The lawyers wasn't guilty of nothing. Everything was on Donald Trump on 60 Minutes. I mean, he's already suing the CBS or Paramount Pictures. I just don't see how they can come up and bring stuff. Now, if it's Joe Biden, see, that's what, and I'm trying to keep off of Joe because he's got what time he's got a life to live. But Joe had the same thing in his garage and all secrets, and he took those without being a president or vice president. I mean, you wouldn't even allowed as a vice president to take top secrets home with you. But see, Donald Trump was wrong, but he was right. See, that's the way the Democratic Party is. And then they asked somebody, why didn't we win the election? And, I don't like some things Donald Trump does. But I didn't like nothing except one thing Biden did. He was trying to, I don't know whether it's overturned or not, but I think these people that make these ghost guns, they should be shut down. They have no business making stuff like that without a serial number to be able to trace a gun to kill somebody. And I go for Joe on that. It was a great thing for him to do. I don't know if Donald Trump may have overturned it, but I mean, if somebody, it's hard enough sometimes to catch somebody killing somebody without you making it where they can get away even easier. You find a lot of people in the world that kill people and bury them. Nobody knows nothing about it until they're done dead and gone. But I mean, if we keep on going the way we are divided, we ain't nobody gonna win. Nobody wins in a turf war. Nobody wins in a nuclear war. Nobody wins. Everybody loses. But I can see Donald Trump's point about the money part. I mean, charge us 50% and we charge them 10%. That's not where it should be. I think our drugs need to be brought back over here in this country. All these all the drug companies need to get out of the communist country, bring their manufacturing back to this country, because there's some people where you know it or not hates our guts. Don't you think, Jeff?
Yeah.
And so when Donald Trump tries to do something like cut everything off or this or that, some I might not agree with. But we got to get our country in shape. We got to stop all the waste. It's better on the old people. It's better on the young people. It's better on the next generation. It's going to make a lot of difference to our country. And some people don't even think there's an end to this world, but there's an end coming. I don't know when. I mean, I know we got all these great prophets out there to tell you about it, when it's coming. But they don't know. Jesus said, I don't even know. The Father in heaven's the only one knows. But we're in trouble. All these storms and earthquakes that we're having, it's the signs of the time and what's going to happen in the future. So It's if we can't get along in this world and work together, we have no hope. We got to work together and see what happens. Just like this Alcatraz, everybody probably flipped out about it, but it ain't done yet. It ain't. Canada, buying Canada. Why would we want to buy Canada? Let those people live their own life, their own style. I know that I have people that I know in Canada said that the politicians, the lefts up there, have destroyed their country. Now, I heard it from Canadian people tell me that I know. I have a friend up there who's in the military tells me what happened and what's happening in Canada, destroying them. So, it's not like I don't know what's going on. These people think I don't know people all over the world, but I do. They tell me. Speaking of all over the world, Monday, if it works out, we're going to have a guy from Pakistan. We're going to do a show this coming Monday, and I want you to be sure to be tuned in. Jeff's going to get some surgery on his teeth, and then he'll be back Monday. So that'll give me time to work on my other stuff. We're doing this show Thursday. We have a show for tonight. We have one for tonight. So I appreciate all of you people. And when you really want to complain, when you really want to stand up for what you believe, get in touch with me or my staff here. We'll let you come on a show. We'll do a virtual. I don't care where you're at in the world. If you've got a good connection, we'll do a virtual. And we're going to start doing some closed caption in different languages just as soon as we can. So everybody in Russia, we got a lot of people in Russia watching us, India and Ukraine. But everyone, have a great week, and God bless you.
The views and opinions expressed on all Talkin Live Show presentations are those of the host and their guests, and not necessarily those of the staff or management of the Talkin Live TV broadcast studio, EPB Fiber Optics, or by this network or its management.